Happy Easter! I want some bubbles! Yay! Hope your Easter weekend was wonderful and that you ate good. I am sticking with my plan. I am on track, but I must say I definitely struggled a little more this week. So, let me explain. My weight hasn't changed, my weight stayed the same. Uh, I think that in, I think that in cutting the sugar this week is something in me is overcompensating. So I'm trying to get the lighting better here. Yeah, so something's overcompensating, and I ate way too much food. I ate all good food, but I ate way too many calories. This girl likes to eat, let me tell you, and I can put food away pretty good. So, but still, it's not an excuse to overeat either. So what am I eating and why? Basically, in a nutshell, I've definitely cut the sugar, any processed or refined sugar, and I'm slowly cutting out, well, I have actually, I've cut out bread, dairy, most dairy, not all, anything that's unnatural that can be toxic in the body. So sugar being my number one. That one is good. That, like, perfect. I refuse to put refined processed sugar in my body ever again. So I'm sticking to it, and I'm still like pinching myself, wondering, really? Am I really walking by the cupcake aisle? I seriously can't believe it, and I'm so happy. And we have to take care of our bodies. Food is so underestimated. Like, I'm not even joking. How many people have diabetes? And something I have discovered is that by understanding the root of how sugar is made, what it does in our bodies, how it helps me with my training, just life. It's also helped me in my battle because I know what it's doing in there. Sugar is definitely a poison when you have it on a daily basis. And now I look for products. I try to do everything that isn't GMO. So GMO means genetically modified organisms, and they say 70% of our foods are genetically modified. And what that means is it's taken from the natural state and I think basically like cloned, and a lot of man-made chemicals and over-processing and who knows what is done to create these foods, and especially boxed foods. So now I look for, I'm just going to give an example, the GMO, the non-GMO stamps, okay? And these, you probably cannot see it. Okay, it says USDA organic, and whatever country you're in, like it would represent your country. I know Canada and America are doing a lot of this. And it says non-GMO there too, okay? They cannot put these stamps on without it having been tested and assured for quality, and what's in it is in it, or what isn't what isn't in it is it, oh my god, there's a tongue twister, is not in it. So maple syrup I've been using a little bit of, and honey, and my fruit. Our body needs sugar, and that comes from carbohydrates, okay? And carbohydrates, you can eat good carbohydrates. We need to, actually. Let me just read this first, and I'll get back to that. But simple organic, simple truth organic products are formulated without genetically modified organisms, GMOs. The USDA's National Organic Program, and that's how all of these stamps and people carrying and looking out for food now is done. The USDA's National Organic Program does not permit the use of ingredients made with GMOs in certified organic products. So if it's certified, you're safe, okay? And all it says for the ingredients is maple syrup. Isn't that wonderful? So, so there's an example when you're making food choices, okay? Now, let me explain the sugar thing. So, okay, yes, our body needs it. When we eat carbohydrate, it goes immediately into our cells, and the body distributes it through the bloodstream appropriately where it's needed. And this is where the diabetes comes in too, because, and I'm just going to explain this in the simplest of terms, because I think it'll just help, if you don't already know, it'll help you know, I think it'll just help you be stronger in the sugar battle, okay? So I eat, and then depending on what carbohydrate, say I eat a carbohydrate, let's just say I had a sweet potato, which is good, okay? And in that sweet potato is all the sugars and the nutrients and stuff your body needs, and it goes into the cells. Right away, it goes into your muscle cells, your liver cells, it's needed for your brain. Oxygen, I think, comes after, and then, then if you eat too much, it goes to fat storage. And so when you eat, and it's distributed to the cells in all places your body needs it, how it does that, every time you eat a carbohydrate, the pancreas releases insulin, and we need it to do that, okay? But when you make it overwork, so you have a whole bunch of sugar, the wrong carbohydrates, and too much quantity of sugar, even if it's good food, and you keep putting this in your body, your pancreas has to work, it has to work, and then it gets tired, and one day it'll get so tired it just can't, it's almost like it can't keep up, and that's how you end up with diabetes. So, and again, I'm explaining this not in so much medical terms, in terms where people, basic, so you can understand, you know, so, and we need it to go to all those places, you know, because, like, we need our muscles and our brain to work, and we need our liver to work, and that too. If you put the wrong stuff in your body, and you're putting bad fuel in there, your liver is like, that's trying to clean you out. It's constantly going to have to be working as well. It's actually amazing. The human body actually amazes me how I say it's so strong and so fragile at the same time, because the abuse even I've done, people do to their bodies, and that, you know, if you go on a good program and you do everything right after, your body will recover. It'll make new cells. It forgives you if you catch it in time. But then it's like, you know, you can trip on a corner and boom, you got hit by a car. It's like, and you're done, you know. It's like, that's what I mean by it's so strong, it's so fragile. It's just a very interesting dynamic to me. So I guess my point is, we have some control. So why not use that control to do the right thing, right? Let me just check here what else I want to, if there's anything else I wanted to cover. Yeah, and just again, trying to make this a lifestyle. That is what I've just done. Uh, that's what my goal has been for 30 years. Woohoo! So, and I'm loving it. I am loving it. Yeah, I love taking that, and I think that's why also I was hard on myself. I really like to take care of myself. It's a part of my my sanity. And when I would go against it, and I'd have a ton of sugar, and do you want to? I can't remember if I mentioned in a video the last time, but or before, but okay, embarrassing. But do you know how much sugar that I would consume? Like, I swear to God. Um, and I was on the wagon, off the wagon, on the wagon, off the wagon. And you're probably saying, oh, let's see, she's probably gonna fall off. Maybe I will, but I'm sure I'm not gonna. I swear on the natural foods that it's different this time. Um, but anyway, for years, got on the wagon, off the wagon, and when I would fall, and even when I was like not doing too badly, my daily sugar intake, like I had a dessert, minimum a dessert a day, and often a dessert or something sweet after every single meal, and I eat 5 to 6 times a day. So I am so lucky. I never became diabetic. Uh, and I mean, my sugar, like, okay, I'm gonna say this because most people, they go, ugh, when I say that this is how intense my sugar cravings were, and I'd have to feed them. I could eat a jar of icing. Like, most people say, like, as soon as I say that, it's like, they're like, ugh, it's so too sweet. And like, I could do it, like it was eating, like, anything. Like, it wasn't over sweet to me. So obviously my palate, and I'm going to save this for a future conversation as well, but the brain. The brain has, well, first of all, as far as I'm concerned, the brain is the portal, the main switch for everything. You don't have this, you don't have nothing. You don't control this, you don't have nothing. You're putting the wrong things in your body, you're going to mix this all up. So I do feel, by the way, a lot better. And again, I think my sugar, it's almost like I was in a bad relationship for a long time. You know, so in love with it, and all it did was mistreat me. So, I mean, it tasted good when things were good. But then, what would happen? Then I get a fat ass, sorry to say. But, and like I said, I do think some thickness around my waist has to do with the years of abusing the up and down sugar yo-yo thing. So, just my theory. And I'm very connected to my body, my mind and my body. I have a very strong connection. And that's something else I advise you, if you don't already, I advise you to try to learn to do, because it's like invaluable. And as far as I'm concerned, that too, I think it is kind of, how can you not be, it actually amazes me how many people are not connected to their bodies. Like, I'll give you an example, and if you don't train, I don't know if this will help you at all, but maybe you can think of another scenario. But when I'd be training, especially when I was training intensely for shows, but anytime, but when I'm really, really, really in the, you know, that hyper-focused mindset, literally I would become my body part. So if I was training my biceps, or if let's say if I am, I don't want to talk past tense, but it just, that intensity becomes super, super brain powered intense when I'm training for something. But, so say I'm doing biceps, literally, I become my biceps. Like, when I'm lifting, this is all that exists, and this goes in there. That's the only way I can explain it. It's bizarre, but it's true. and that any successes I've had has had to do for a lot with that. So, and oh god, I remembered something I was going to say. Every time I finish talking to you guys, I go, darn it, I forgot to say. All right, so I hope this helps, and thank you again for being here with me and sharing my journey and helping me not feel like I'm battling this alone like I did forever and a day. And the respect and the feedback and the knowing other people to, you know, have these issues, it helps. You know, we're all humans. We're all, you know, as much as, I don't know, I don't understand all that crap in the world with fighting and stuff, and you will never, nobody, not one person on the earth will ever convince me that war is justified. It's like, but anyway, that's a whole other topic. Let's help each other, you know, and I think the more people understand about food and how we should treat our bodies and each other, the easier life's going to be. So, that's my talk for today. And again, just thank you. I'm grateful, and good luck to you, and good luck to me, and yeah. Happy Easter, have a great week, and I will see you next week. Okay. Mwah.